Раз. Обтрусик. One, two. Okay, everything is working, and then finally, after a double check of sound, I can start off with the good game. And everybody, good morning. We are saying hi and shout out to all other teams on Asia Pro League, having already a second circle of rounds. And as the first expression of the will, the game not being disabled to reproduce the game itself and the flags, I would be very happy to recall the first teams. Yeah, the first team on a stage. Never thought that those teams are gonna play one against another, because I got used to see them not so often. Maybe the drafts and then the other players would somehow distract it, and then I'm not quite sure if it's working. Then there is the first final stage on the way ground, and we're trying to call Patriots, who lost 2 points only to Asian Tigers in a yesterday game. Very sad to see such a loss in their, favor. And the second team I will call for the more dramatic victory has taken by BC Gorilla. I didn't expect them play so well on the tournament, showing them as a very good, players from the very vitals. And then the first circle of rounds, Gorilla played a totally different draft without the legionnaires presented in them, and possessing 2 new players, even 3 new players in those team. They gotta guarantee the victory anyways. And as always, Patriots be below. Number 9 Fatihov Damil, number 8 Roman Gostishev, number 3 Jarilov Azamat, Kirill Bashinsky, number 10 Irlan Mamunov, number 7. Who's missing? Someone looks like someone is missing. Everybody is on the stage. For Gorilla, it is going to be Bogdan Lash. Bogdan actually wanna try better suppression in the game, together with everyone. And then Timberland Korisbekov, number 4, Viktor Starygin, number 6, Bayanov Askat, number 5, Respekov Azamat carrying number 3, and Patrick Bayomba and Missy number 12. We wish good luck to all those teams, and then let's proceed with the game. And the first jump ball, let's see whether it's gonna be taken by one or another team. We'll just hold our fists so tight. Maybe if everything works out, you'll be able to move on. Okay, short upper ball, and then there's the first jump ball made in the game. Below, as always, trying the first 3 with the slide, step back, Interesting technique of shot, moving his body sideways, trying the same thing overall first and second time. Looks like it is going to work maybe several times, but Gorilla will be fully prepared to show opposition to that. 9 minutes 30 seconds, 0-0. None of teams couldn't score in the first 30 seconds of the quarter. Gorilla, I think they were so desperate fighting against Nitro, and then we could see how Nitro tried to give their maybe the best opposition, and today we're going to see a really interesting battle, and hope you're not going to miss it, guys, because today we are gonna have two strongest teams in the tournament fighting against each other, and it's not a playoffs. Maybe this is how to say a preview, will be the preview of the finals of the Asia Pro League second season. And I think you already understood what teams I'm talking about. Team Legends will fight against Team Shooters. First attacks, the first dribbles, and then less and less possessed balls within the game part. Gastishev on Mamunov. He takes something between the legs, checks it outside. Bashinsky layup, couldn't finish it in there. Also blocked by Patrick. Tries to take the ball outside and rush ahead without waiting anybody else. Lash has lost the ball, and then he didn't have any other options rather than just taking the ball off the sideline. It's super crowded. Everything is super crowded, and then lots of noises on the court. We see now Gastishev on the arc to below. That's the first three. Patriots have possessing 5 points against Gorilla 0. Bayanov has got a move ahead, squeezes between two defenders at the same time. Gets prepared to give his own attack in there. Below. Steps ahead against him, Roman Gastishev. One more attempt on a three-pointer. Roman Gastishev understood. He started scoring more, playing forward positions overall in the game. Trying the entire court, not only the center position, but also forward and guard positions. Trying to take the balls in defense, both in defense. Shoot it in all, misproductions. All the cases to be misled. Maybe if I'm not the one to choose the pick of the Gorilla first, then the substitutions, the only one substitution, single substitution, and then Nambayev was missing of Patriots. Also joins the game quickly, right at the beginning of start, and then 2 minutes 30 seconds after he joins the bench, and maybe after a while he'll be released. Looks like instead of one of the forwards, Erlan Mamunov or Jarilov Azamat, one of them will be replaced off the game. So my attention falls on those players in the first seconds already. A well gained free throw for Gastishev Roman in the first half. And those, the first and second half might turn out really differently for both teams. Maybe the first, half might be taken by Patriots due to the confidence maybe of some forwards. I mean, all of them possess a lot of energy to run, to escape the attacks. But Gorilla, when they know that there is a danger by the corner, they start even more aggressively. They play and give all their, strength to the game without a single intention to give up on game. Maybe I'm gonna choose one of the players to go for the binding picks and then try to give an external fight one against another. We could see on for Team Legends there one of the first blood sprayed on the league, and then in this fight, in this clash between those two teams, same thing can happen. Both teams play very close and tight close to each other off the court. Patrick gave the pass ahead to Starigin. Starigin didn't have enough speed, and then the first timeout recalled. To come back without anyone else. Lamamonov. Pass on it on the left to Gestishev. Bolo. Does want to use the screen. Okay. No give and respond. Again, a very good technique performance by Gestishev. Maybe a little left. Just to score it up. The most strength had to be put in that shot. Lars Bogdan also tried the sideways out of the court. And that's where Starigin maybe had to run for the rebound. The ball was flying towards his direction, below. All alone. Starigin is now behind him. Let's see whether he tries on a layup. Decides to pass outside. Jalilov, not the best pass given by him. Gestishev, a good steal. Really nice steal. Step back. The shot produced. Not comfortable against him. He blocks all his vision, depriving him of a more comfortable shot. And Lush. Yeah, Lush had this chance that was missed by Below, and don't know why he hasn't scored. Looks like he was so close to get it from underneath. Romanov passing outside the left. Below thinking of where to give him an arc. Arc is aimed. Patrick, a nice turnover, and then a rebound after him. Let's see whether he tries on one more three-pointer. And has got rush. Oh, he had to stick the ball outside. Three forwards were outside to score that point. Jalilov, passing Romanov for one. Playing solo alone without anybody else. Jalilov has to take several dribbles, and then Bolo will perform the shot from there. This time it didn't work. One more chance to be given. Askat Vayanov gives a good counter-attack reply to them. Not the best decision, I think, made by them. Less than 5 minutes left for now. Gestishev running on a save. And only then he understood that it is hard to accept those balls that are off the court and the sidelines on the base of the team Gorilla. Gorilla, while starting their offense, they forget the missing part. For example, the forward of team Patriots, Jalilov Azamat and Lamonov, they always play a little outer positions, and while giving the passes, it's very easy to steal. Bayanov Askat, I think, didn't, apply to his plan or whatever strategy, the macro part of the game. And off the court, as usual, without any single chance. Damage, it's so tight when on a quick rebound, and I think there was not even a single chance to take the ball. Jaraf Husanjan runs the ball. And now he's the only point guard in the team, because Jalilov Azamat decided to play more of an outside, maybe further from all other players' distances. Bayanov outside to Lush. Lush gets underneath from the key. Almost blocked by Gestishev. That's where Patrick scored. No, he doesn't score. I thought there was a confident layup. But it turns out that he didn't have even a single chance. I mean, what I understood about his gameplay, lots of times when it's very easy to score, he misses those shots. It's a very problematic, how to say, and it's pretty challenging for everybody in the game to play one against another. I'm not quite confident what to give up on. And then thinking, analyzing the one team against another, they're always forgetting the main part of the game. Below, no intentions for now. Has to pass outside one more time. Gastishev decides to take a little step outside the arc. The three-point line has been established by them. 4 defenders outside, really close to them. A good turnover. And Lamomonov was way faster. A little left. I think the speed and then the maybe physical aspect of the players is lacking and then depriving them of those fast charge attacks in the, how to say, good turnover responses. That's not the only case where it happened. As I know, Team Galaxy, taking into account their, how to say, individual and physical skills, it is more than enough. A very good, how to say, stealing team, I can say. Remind me of very technical and then, how to say, just guys silently, invisible, playing against all other players in the game. No one is folded out behind it, and Patrick, you gotta take the ball and score it inside. Looks like he's as tall as Gastishev, but doesn't provide as many results as their center guards. Okay, very good assist given to him. Gotta score. Kirill on 10, Patriots 10 as well. 8 minutes, 20 points for both teams in total, and that's just a few points. We see how their shooting skills are different from what we could see in the other games. Banov has got stops for a while, gives it to Patrick on 2 steps from the right. He gives a nice layup. No one could block him. Holds the ball higher than his head, using a better chance. Next time maybe it could work. Well, spins the ball too harshly, and then maybe that's where the fall occurred. That happened below, anyways, is going to complete the ball to perform the shot. I think it was not maybe. Looks like Lars Bogdan didn't expect the fall to occur in there. And then that's the issue. That's the issue of one player against second one. He has forgotten the main aspect of the game, that the first of all, the main priority and then the main criteria of those beginning shots is that no matter how hard it can be, or maybe how difficult it can be to score, they gotta finalize the decision. Patrick, one more lap, the same distance, same steps on the positions. Pushes Blashinsky Kirill from behind, dumps into him, and then yeah, that's the fall. Maybe one more step, and that would be a technical fall. Could be either rejected or award one more shot to Julius. Fatehov scores it in between the ring and the backboard. The rim and backboard is, how to say, the weak spot of the basket. That's where the ball can stack inside. If you just do the proper timing of the attack. Patrick, one more layup on the left. Doesn't work. Not effective as it is at the beginning. A minute 25 seconds with the final rounds of the game. The followed up 3 quarters will move, I think, the same way. The fact that now Lars Bogdan is not scoring so many points as it is expected from the beginning might change in the next quarters only. Below, as well as yesterday's games, he maybe scored even more yesterday, but the absence of shots from the first minutes doesn't give a lot of hope to Patriots now. the shooters. Now Fadıl Bek is used to provide lots of points in the first season. Looks like maybe somehow they regressed on their longer shots. They are not falling inside anymore. Bayan Faskat sees a good option to Lash. Lash on the layup against number 1 of Team Patriots. And Bayev, I think, didn't have any other chance to do so. I mean, taller player will not play against the forward for a long time. Will just raise their hands with the intention to get the quick layup. Fatuha from Blashinsky. Blashinsky, no, couldn't score. Good rebound with the fall. Good rebound with the fall, and again Patrick one more time picking his hand outside. This pickup is Ahmad getting prepared for the substitution once again. For 47 seconds. Castillo bounce with the shot. Good mislot. No appearance. Aragin is not satisfied with the decision of the referees. Takes the substitution. He has been blocked in the first minutes. So then would be no reason for him to continue that part now. Flash. Screen, no, not a single screen made. Of the 3 and we're close. Third one, and then probably additional 8 seconds in case if the attack lasts for 24 seconds until the end. Then for 8 seconds a lot of teams can score, maybe even 2 times with a 3-pointer, and then a turnover with the steal. Alright, and then Patrick is getting into discussion with the referee, trying to figure it out where the fall has taken place. Below, one on inside, gets the chance for the second, and Patriots taking not a single lead, 3 points behind their opponents. It's with regard that Lash Bagdan has not taken his rush to score 3-pointers. Maybe a couple more minutes for him to recover, and this pick of Samad, nice assist, and mainly not even assist, it's the fact that he chose a really nice position, established it, and tried to score up. Lash Bagdan blocks him away, and then out of the quarter.
Кто-то скажет, кем мне нужно быть. Я сделаю лучше. Я знаю свой предел. Выше, выше, еще выше. Не ставьте мне рамки. Я с ними не соглашусь. Почему? Все дело в моей энергии. Нитро, пробуди свою энергию.
Minutes to the end of the first half. Patriots doesn't seem too good for them. So many chances in scoring. But now I see Gasic Roman, the only one being giving the most, effectiveness to the game. While Gorilla is just counting on their forwards and strong players to start scoring more rebounders. Patrick attempted on 3, and then in the further distance, it is getting more and more difficult. Time after time, the more they play, the more difficult it is going to be. That's teaching from Lamuna for long. That's not Blashinsky. Damn, the ball looks so close. Get inside, a little bit left. Respect of Azamat. I know that he is surely running for the rebound. That's a bad decision. But Petrov decides to release the ball before coming too close to Patrick Bayombo. Of course, he will not forgive him. Scott Bayanov and Respect of Azamat, and that's where he gives the layup and then comes to provide a better assistance in the game. And not a single rush. Right. Back screen, Blashinsky. Mamunov thinking for too long. Might lose the chance to give the pass. Oh, they finalize it. Finally, let's see how Gorilla might respond. 21-18. Still keep on scoring, and then the more points scored by Patriots, twice more is now scored by Gorilla. Lush, oh, the ball brilliantly gets inside, and looked like from the beginning it was targeted at the best, shot, and then the severe pass in the game. Pushes away his opponent, run away. Let's see whether it's possible this time to shot. Patrick just raised his hand and then ball's given anyways. Yeah, he is furious. He is very furious. He is very furious. And not. He doesn't agree with the judge that he is raising hands and he's surprised how the fall has occurred there. But below, ignoring everything in the game, moves on scoring, and that's his job, I think, concretely in this game. Boyanov, 20-24. They gotta keep on scoring. The assist has been missed. Twice faster than usual. Ramamunov. Sub one. Okay, squeezes in between 3 defenders. Doesn't work this time. Gotta squeeze one more time inside there. Below against Lush. Lush, okay, makes a nice step. Running away from him. Below, I think, didn't expect such a fast layup. Below also responds, and wow, Elamomonov was there on the substituted part. Replaces his attack and then scores it by the end. Squeeze between 2. Askat Bayanov. Score. 2 added. Undisputably. And no time to discuss on that. And now not a single time. Just one timeout taken, and looks like no necessity of taking another one. Blashinsky, lied by Bayanov. Wants to go to Patrick. Respect of Azamat. Here's one more ball, and a quick layup. Patrick is screaming at the players. Looks like he is not satisfied what they're done. I mean, he better had to pass the ball, because otherwise it would be really dangerous to give it on him. Below 3, missed. Luckily for everybody else, the ball has been missed. So maybe that's why they didn't lose the motivation in the first start beginning. Slatkovsky will run the ball. Scott Bayanov, substitution established. Goes out right away, and Viktor Starygin returns back to the court. he was on the edge of being ejected from the game, but at the right time he decided to get a substitution and will maybe think probably even less no matter what takes Gorilla. No round, it's a foul. One moment from Gastishев. The spinning of the ball was brilliantly, but in the end we could see that the ball was flying too fast, hitting over the opposite edge of the rim. Of course, it leads, and the consequences of it is just the usual ricochet with no shot. Sometimes the ricochets work, but specifically in that moment, under the conditions of what he has done, it would be hard to perform it. Scott Bayanov, the ball goes in and out, screams out, curses, and doesn't want to lose on the ball. 5 minutes 30 seconds. Flash to Patrick. Let's see whether he attempts on three. Or now. Doesn't know where he goes. Ball is secured. Ball is grounded. Heads towards the player. Lash gets over him. Sideway. Patrick, one more pass to Starygin, and they score two more. And then 30 to 22. Eight points in difference. Will bring to result in nothing but more of a sport hatred by them, and then the level of competition even raises. Competing one against each other in the frame of their roles. That's very just and good thing to look at and observe on. Pushes away the open, and then gotta take it outside to Starygin. One more ball. That's where he produces the shot. Also missing one more time. Without a chance for the comeback. Let's see how he tries. Screen. Gives out his screen from the right on the hook. That look close, Patrick. A good turnover still. There's no chance to rebound. And that could be a layup occurred. They decided not to. Lamonov now feels the synergy. What is the connection going to be? Gorilla. They can win them today because the impossibility of this team to score even more says how hard it's gonna get. The more they play, the more difficult it is going to be. Because forwards might start, the point forwards might start. The three-pointers, Patrick carries the layup really from the far, and then the fact that he's tall and his legs allow him to make huge steps and make a very hard and long way, layups across three, maybe sometimes two defenders. It is gonna be much harder time after time, so better not to let him do so. He might bring this points, and we see that Patrick, unlike the first day, he's getting more used to what's happening in the tournament. Whoa! Gastishев finally scores of what he's been waiting for a long period of time. Okay, Namobayev fights against Uspekov. Gives a good screen. Uspekov has a mount. Had to take the ball in his hands. Patrick. That's where he gives it a shot. On a good spin-off and a backway shot. He adds two more in the key. The last second, maybe there was the third second where he made the shot. And scored anyways. Gastishев, dangerous. Scores one more time on three. And yeah, I think you better not allow him those shots. The more it repeats, the more risk it is to be taken. 24-second shot clock violation will be in the matter of the several games in the first half the minutes. The quarters to be passed. The faster it goes, the more quarters are gonna pass outside. Lash. Those shots usually are targeted and aimed at the ring itself, but this time we see it has been missed. A good foul occurred to take it apart. Finally deserves what he's waiting for. Substitution. Kruzbekov Timirlan tags the band for a while, and then Bekov Zamat will stay there. playing together in the B half. See how this trade might work out on start again. Might lead the instructions and might lead the team within the game, which is important for all of them. So let's think it out loud. The turn up. Let's see whether it crosses in the legs. Jalilov Azamat pass on Gestishev. That's where he's going to take the occurrence and in the back row. One more shot. Again, a dangerous one for Gorilla. Gorilla gotta be afraid of those shots performed by Gestishev and Aman, because all of them are aimed at the comeback. Patrick, always a backup. Yeah, there is always a backup for Gorilla in those if the point doesn't go in on the layup and above final back. Whoa. What I thought in the beginning it was a mistake, but he kind of could see that there are no center players, and maybe it's easier for him to play against 3 forwards and 1 guard than only, because the fact that he can take the rebound is higher than usual. Lies up. And the opponent doesn't score and also gains a travel. At least he didn't score and he's not going to regret of what the step he's been taking. Below, one more pass to Jalilov. Let's see how Jalilov might respond in that matter. Time to get it ill. Still stay up close to Naimanbayev. Still thinking. By the end makes the shot. Off the backboard, doesn't work this time. 2 defenders now. Cannot lose it. Whoa! 2 balls accounted and then also gets an end one. 40-30. The more they play, the more lead, as I said, will be taken by Gorilla. The stronger the opponent, the stronger they play, and then especially in the last quarters. Today they have lots of intentions to win, and then I'm pretty sure they don't want to give up on that. Not indefinite, how to say, game loads. We see how it's getting more harder to Patriots fight against them. Anyways, ball to Bayanov. A leg with the block. Alright. Gorilla. Needs another on 3. Therefore, there shall be a screen by the Spekov. A good distance for the shot, Patrick. That's where he takes for the layup and squeezes anyways between 2 and several players. Gets easier and easier for him every single time. The permission to the gate is given. Looks like the permission is given to Patrick, and that's why he repeats off the same thing on Bayev. Found a very tricky position and then scored her off the anyways. Lash. Playing against. Below. Respect of Azamata. Good screen. Gotta think one more time, Patrick. Makes the shot. Not enough of the flight of the ball. Lash almost steals. Good turnover. Yep, that's off the backboard. One more time of the corner. Below. Rams in the counter attack. Takes 3. No. Fatikhov had to score. That's the end.
Кто-то скажет, кем мне нужно быть. Я сделаю лучше. Я знаю свой предел. Выше, выше, еще выше. Не ставьте мне рамки. Я с ними не соглашусь. Почему? Все дело в моей энергии.
Нитро, пробуди свою энергию.
The first half close to the, well, not close, already longer than over. The only single thing left is to give it a net. Me myself, I'm not gonna lie if I say that this is gonna be the team fighting off the first semi-distance finals. A lush shot was there to be recalled for the better distance in there. I don't think today teams are going to take 24-second shot clock violations in a tribute memory of one of the players. You know his name. Yeah, Ryan Kobe. Safe. save. Save didn't work out here this time. And then maybe if I'm not the last person to comment on this gameplay, the game, the further it moves out, we stick it to the game itself. Flash, a good 2 at it, I think, from the beginning, and then that's where it goes. Mamonov tends to get much closer to the distance than we expected from the beginning, as it is in the end. Tied it up. Not a single game made. Bayanov gets underneath, and yeah, I think I couldn't expect that it could happen. In the first season, remember, Bayanov played like he's a legend of TBC Gorilla, even though he's so loud. And Patrick, first time see him leading on a play make games. God damn it. Looks like he could get it. But the referee appoints. Referee appoints just the usual. Free elbow, I think. Tense. I'm getting more tense. He decides to not to give any single decision, but yeah. I think it is gonna hurt her if you don't apply anything there. Jeddah Zaman tries up anyways, and Gorilla is living far away from them time after time. Bayanov again to 55 to 37. And that's where it goes. 70 points. 17 points. Could get guaranteed 39. Now it's 15 only. At least something in the game. The 20 points can be established in the third and fourth quarter, and it can grow in the progression. Patrick got a score this time. Didn't have a chance to miss it, because assist was from the court on the the degree, the forward degree. In the point shot there, Jalilov from the center. Yeah, against, what is he thinking of? 12 players against him, and then he cannot take those decisions. Over 10 points now, and ask for the ball, pick up as a not bad. Bayanov has got his point guard. He's the one who's gonna lead the ball from the beginning to the end. Has got Bayanov squeezes in between defenders. 3 people out there. Lash gave another shot at example. All traumatized. Up to grasp it inside, and yeah, that's our fault. That's our fault. And if they don't call for them, then the lead is guaranteed. The score is 55 to 47. Gorilla ahead. If we compare two first basic tactics of triangle combination with 3 outside arc and 2 people holding elbow in the center position, I can say with no doubt that the first in the matter is going to be 2 people inside. Below, I think, is receiving his 5th or 6th already attempt on those free throw lines. A lot of falls occurred on them, and then judges are so attentive today, even more attentive, that Patrick has not agreed with the judges on the decision on the free throws while he was trying to, not intentional, but intentionally hit with the elbow that defender. Below spin over. At 8 seconds at the backcourt. They have to be a little faster. Mamonov behind the board. Less than 6 minutes. 43 to the end, and battle itself can look there. And Patrick missing a third, maybe that's a 4th attempt. Something is wrong with his shots, maybe not his day. Out of luck. Patriots decrease the lead up to 10 points, and it can get more difficult time after time, no matter what it takes in the game board. Bayanov simplifies the actions of one player against another, and as I see, timeout recall. the best player to its end. To finalize the game round. Fights up and yeah, Patrick and one. Yeah, first time I see. Actually, what I like about patience, I like the patience of the teams. The patience of the teams. And the subliminal part aspect in the game. And within the 5 minutes, everything is possible, and the second half can be eliminated and turned upside down in the matter of couple seconds. I still remember the Net Wizards game, where on the last 3 minutes, they played against Asian Tigers, if I'm not mistaken. They changed the game totally. The game has been switched up and turned all the way down. I think this was the good game made in there, and then rehabilitation, the suspect, and I remember the moment, and probably will give a certain title. I think the best comeback of the second season is held by Net Wizards. Third minute of the fourth quarter against Asian Tigers. They stopped. They gotta stop. Something wrong with B below, and then looks like there is gonna be a small timeout. All right, and then team's gotta stop for a while there. Moved up in the game. B below, I think, was a little injured. Takes the bench and will take a little break. Lashinsky. Oh, Roman Gastishев falls down off Vlash Bogdan. Bainov catches already a defensive part and will give a layup with no obstacles. 61-45, 3 minutes 40 seconds. The time is squeezing them so fast, and then I think they're pushed by the corner, just like the prey of the beast. And then Karela today we see are about to smash Patriots. Gastishев layups as always doesn't help anymore. They need Fatihov Damil, they need Nambafatlbek and Jelif Azamat to score more 3-pointers. They need definitely more. Shooters win the games just solid to the fact that almost all players, they perform their own positions and roles. Stanislav Empire State Building, Lukonin takes lots of rebounds, which is now on the, title of Roman. He's the one performing the center position, the point guard rebounds, with the whole structure of the defense in the center positions. And the forwards, I don't see them scoring a lot. They find it very hard, and most of those points are earned only from the key. Lash, one more layup, followed up by the point score. 2 minutes 30. 2 minutes 33 seconds left. 66-37. Jalilov to Gastishев. Gastishев holds the time, performs the shot, and then off the sideways. Substitution, one more. Kyrgyzbekov 10-1, and Rozbekov Azamat return back to the court. And that Wizards are gonna play for this one. Not missing their main player of the mountain shoot, the legendary in the game. Patrick takes the ball. As possible as it is, the 8th, Patrick couldn't get it on the lead. young and alert, I can say. Patrick hoping to take it all the way outside. From the left. Gotta be more sure. Fall. A good granted 66 to 47. I'm not gonna be mistaken if I say that there is only one team today living with the victory and asking for the substitution, and Buffalo Big takes the bench. Thinking of the game, maybe Gorilla can lose himself and get confused if, I don't know, something miraculously happened to the forwards. If they start scoring 3-pointers in a row, breaking away the lead up to several points, and then at 20 points now been taken. Gastishev could start the tradition and the custom on the way start. Lash, layup, 2, fall with an and one. What is happening on the court? An absolute distraction for Patriots. They are losing their hope to win in the game. 70 to 47. 7 points more. It is going to be a 30 points gate break. And yeah, nothing else, just but thinking. This is the only thing gotta stay for me from the uptight hold. Let's give it a better smash. And still got a vital point. Moving towards the basket below, 1 more 3. Yeah, don't know what could it mean. If it means anything in the game and then the hope is not lost, they will fight until the end. Minute 30 seconds, Slash, 1 more 3. God damn it, it is inside. 73 to 50, and nothing actually changed below. Let's see whether he tries one more in a row. If he gets to do this, Gastishev looking for the screen, and then yeah, Patrick just like a spear using his hand to hit the ball of the hands. Look, dangerous, trying to get ball below. Is at the left. There is a player to play against. The ball goes in and out one more time. Rebound secured to Bayana Faskat. Bogdan is at the right. Quick back of 10 1. Taking it to the left. Not enough for them to fight for the rebound. At 50 seconds left. Below wants to get inside to 1 minute. Let's see how he tries on there. Misses. Lash. Lash is at the right. In between defenders. He will make. No, he will not make it this time. He could. Takes the ball away from them. Gains one more time the fall. 75. Looks like it's very close to 75 against 50. 25 points breakaway. Patriots today in not very good state. Something is missing in the game, and then I think that what is missed in there is a team play and a spirit of the team. The spirit, an aggressive spirit that is usually carried by them. They play too passive, and then maybe in some moments even soft towards their opponents. Both of them inside, 75 to 50 at 25 points, 40 seconds. Extension of the time will not happen, so they don't do anything now, then nothing will change anyways. Blashinsky could run after fall, provided 30 seconds of ball. They gotta give it outside and play one more time if it is possible. Blashinsky. Same bounces to concentrate. Missing it, and then gets prepared for the second shot in advance through what is called to final. Blashinsky, both of them off the rim, 30 seconds. Extend the time. Don't play too early. Extend the time by Anfa Scott. If only Patrick doesn't try on the layup one more time. I mean, he tries. Missing a chance. 15 seconds. Last 15 seconds. Below, 1 more 3 off the backboard. I thought that more might be of an alley-oop. I mean, center players were not looking to take the alley-oop and use it. Lush on a buff. That's the end of the third.
кто-то скажет, кем мне нужно быть, я сделаю лучше. Я знаю свой предел. Выше, выше, еще выше. Не ставьте мне рамки, я с ними не соглашусь. Почему? Все дело в моей энергии.
Нитро, пробуди свою энергию.
Let's move out. The final rush. The final dance of the teams and the last 10 minutes. As in the history have been taken. In the beginning, the career of Derrick Rose, who started in Chicago Bulls. I don't remember 6th or 5th pick. Might be very mistaken, but not the case. Number 1 of Derrick Rose used to carry the uniform of Chicago Bulls. His, sunset of the career. After a lot of injuries and traumas received per seasons, his, statistics, his stats started showing less, and graphs also say he started playing a little worse. And then I think the same destiny today happening to our Patriots. Game by game, they're getting worse. Something is missing anyways. Maybe more of a practice in the game. Looks like, they're stack up on the same problem, and then no one can box them away. Even by the game that we see on the court. Not confident passes. Sometimes even rebounds are not taken. Looks like the game is more about improvisation rather than one experience, tool mechanism with engines playing each other and working together in a better synergy. Not synchronized attacks, unlike Arilla for a short period of time. Even with the Legionnaires, they managed to start playing, and again those impossible layups by Yomba didn't give anything to them. And we remember what happened Dynamo against Nitro yesterday. Same happened to them. Looks like team is just fading away and fading out. Lost over 70 points lead to shooters and then to Dynamo as well. So tired and a fatigue, as commented. One of the players says that the team was really tired. Alright, Kostyshov, one edit. And again, as I'm saying, 4 points are missing to make the 30 points lead for them. Rebound. A free possessed and a false stays. 4 shots will be produced already from the free throw line. What a mistakes made by them. Starigin instead of Bayan Faskat. Bekov Azamat also takes the bench, and Kyrgyzbekov Timurlan will take a break together with him. Lashinsky bounce. He missed 2 previous balls. Now he's gotta take his revenge if he wants to make this game a little bit more interesting. Play over one against another. Yeah, both balls inside. Passing Lush. Let's see how Lush can make it to the breath, and yeah, what a game taken by them. Quite surprised that this is not happening. Seville and Duli at the time. Below. Couple seconds. So mislead, turn away from him, and yeah, I think Gastishev Roman was thinking that that's gonna happen for the ball on him, and then staying against each other is a pretty good option. Again, 2 defenders squeezed in. Patrick tries the same layup. The attack of Team Gorilla looks like 2 waves coming inside the same, rim. And exactly talking about the waves, it's Patrick and Lash Bogdan in combination. While 3 forwards, Starigin, Bayanov, Askat, they take the opposite side of the court to maybe recovered. Blashinsky, Olakov's hurt. -1 center player. And yeah, I think ejection of him in the last quarter says that Patriots won't be able to win anyways. I think a better decision for them maybe to spend less energy and to get prepared for the next games, get really prepared and more prepared for the next games if they want to make it to the semifinals. But I expected that the first position there will be a fight of shooters and legends might take the second place. For the fight of the third place, there's 3 candidates I see for now. Even 4, I think. Third place could be fight for it. That's Patriots, Energy, Net Wizards, and Team Net. Missing some team. Gorilla probably. Those 4 teams might fight for the third place in the playoffs. But continuing with the same game, scoring less per game, less points in total, it's gonna get more vital and every time challenging for them to play against each other. That's why they gotta pull everything together and then try something more. The game not a lot to be commented because within 6 minutes it is truly impossible to change the game. Kirill Blashinsky injured. Gastishev Roman also takes the bench. He sees that it's not a comebacking moment, so then better for them maybe just to relax and play. And Patrick scores 6 points, something more on the 3-point line, no longer. 30 points by the corner, as it was predicted in the beginning. Below gets over the player. Aslan Amobayev. One more screen given to him. Mamonov ties up the shot, which is ricocheted off. Patrick takes the ball away by Anafiskat. He's guarding. Gonna play really forward ahead. Lashinsky. Kirill usually could cover him in those positions in the centers. 3. Taken Starigin, runs after the ball. Timeout. Patriots takes timeout. goal branch is open for them. Oh, finally, Bashinsky returns after the short break. Seems interesting. How come he could recover so fast after such an injury? Looked like he's going absent. Gonna be absent for the whole game, but Yasishev is not rushing to come back to the game at 5 minutes. These are the last of the second half. 91-62. Gorilla wants to grow the lead. I mean, they can do so if it is possible to take all the players and pick it up. It's possible to be taken. Mambayev plays really outside the arc below, very comfortable position. No, didn't meet any single defender. Mambayev spins over, is behind the back. He doesn't even reach the hoop. Just a little bit left to replay back and then try one more time. This Bekov, pass and last back down again. It's 3. And again, one more time to Lash. He gets off the backboard. Lashinsky, a good steal for him. Not a single rebound taken. Now below, we think where to give the ball. This is going to be a good position. Oh, they couldn't take the rebound. Below, played a lonely warrior, how to say, gameplay in this attack. Lash Bogdan tries the same thing, but more successfully. 2 points in total. Gorilla Patriots. The fourth period within just 20 seconds. On Mamunov. Thinking where to go, Vital. That's outside. Mamunov carries the ball. And high to the gate, and then that's where he had to stop, and then he's gotta stop. The better part in the game. Still stack up. It was like Shaquille O'Neal standing on his tiptoes. He could reach the rim with his hands without a jump, and then I've seen almost the same thing for Team Nitro maybe, and Gorilla. Those comfortable shots, maybe the long way. That's why maybe they don't take longer distances. Whoa, that's an alley-oop! Looked like there was an alley-oop from above. And then maybe they could charge. I don't know whether player number 1 of Team Gorilla is able to make a slam dunk in the game. Hope that it is so. Looking for the screen. Stays behind the game. Romanov gets the open. Inside. Not a block. Respect of Azamat. He could see from behind that there is going to be a pass curve into the center. Could try to block off the backboard. Not enough. Kyrgyzbekov Timirlan blocked by Mamunov. They'll replay Gastishev. Calls out for the player and then wants to explain a small time for the game. No adjustment. 3 minutes. Jacob Azamat, I don't know how he usually plays in disguise, individual, but as a reserve, he is a very potential reserve. Makes good things in the game, and then I remember he took lots of important rebounds and scored lots of layups that everybody was counting on him at that time. 2 against Tarygin and behind. Takes one more outside, and that's where he performs the 3-pointer shot. I think it was instructed by Gastishev. That's what we heard from him. Started again from behind. There is Nambayev. Doesn't wanna give up on that. The next time to be taken below, looking for the steal. Lush doesn't take it outside. Take up as a mount. Okay, also wants to take the ball to the outer position, and the chest pass. What an accurate one. 93-63. For the last 3 minutes, I think almost nobody scored. Viktor Starygin also could give it outside, and below steps outside the court. There is a fall, and then what I thought there was a travel, not a single palming made. And what I see in the game is that Lars Bogdan dribbles very high and it's actually really easy to steal the ball. 1 more 2 adjusted, 32. Back a little bit. Comes up so close. Slap. Was holding the leg and then tried to pull it behind. It's like dragging him from the attack. That's just the usual for last 2 minutes. The game is very close to the end. Don't know what is a ground for the save for them. It's like not a single chance left for them to save it, and technical foul, of course, for such a pull. And both of them from the shots on the free throw line. That's compared one more time, and then both of them went outside. 95-63. Gorilla in the beginning season they couldn't win even a single game. Or much worse than it usual. Then they started playing better with the joining of team, with the joining of 2 players in the team. And then even though those players appeared in the team, still I see some certain issues in their gameplay. They have maybe not better understanding of each other where to pass, but the individual skills of the players, such as performing free tosses. We see a lot of misses on Patrick Bayombo. We see lots of bad passes made by some players. Lars Bogdan in this list as well. Give it outside and missed a lot of the time. That is close to the end, and there is timeout recalled by one of the teams. Good regards.
До окончания 4-й четверти осталось 1 минута 29 секунд. Счет 97-63 впереди команда Горилла. До окончания 4-й четверти осталось 1 минута 29 секунд. Счет 97-63 впереди команда Горилла.
Gastisha was not thinking to come back and blow, so takes the bench. And that's gonna be very close one to the team. They don't try to oppose so harsh as in the beginning. It looks all the way the same. Yeah, because I've seen so many cases where Lars Bogdan rushing along, giving his drive. And again, you see at the weak side, no one tried to block shot. This is going to be the last minute of attacks. Patykhov, pass on Jalilov Azamat. One more pass on Patykhov Danil. We see how he wants to shoot desperately. By Fadlbek tries one more time. The ball goes in and out. I think not a single ball has been taken for him in this game. On a three-quarter, Patykhov was looking for the save. The ball is awarded to the judge, and they'll play up one more time. Lars also gives one more attempt on three. Safe. And Patrick also leaves the court, fighting all the way to the center again. Raises up. So Patykhov decides to shoot even worse. 33.2 seconds left. Let's see when they're going to stop dribbling, where it's going to end. Truly, they maybe want to bring 100 points, 99-65. Over 30. for Gorilla now. And maybe over 40 would be necessary for... usually teams don't score over 40 points per quarter. It usually progresses throughout the quarters. That's why when we see 40 points or 30 points lead in the third or maybe fourth quarter, this is more or less going to be the end for everybody. 10 seconds, no dribbling. Game is ending. Game is ending. Game is ending, and then I think there will be no any other option to continue the game part. That's the end for everybody.